In the news today, a new pope for the Catholic Church has been chosen. The cardinals of the Catholic Church met in Rome over the past 2 days to choose the new pope. The new pope, who took the name Francis I, is from Argentina, a large country in South America. Francis I is the first pope to come from Latin America. He is in the Vatican, where he is taking his new position as the 266th pope of the Roman Catholic Church. The previous pope, Benedict XVI, resigned last month due to his failing health. He will continue to live in the Vatican as Pope Emeritus. Now, let's look at some vocabulary. Pope. You hear the title Pope before the name of the leader of the Catholic Church. So the current Pope is named Francis I. So he goes by the name or title of Pope Francis I. The Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is the world's largest Christian church. It exists all over the world and has about 1.2 billion members. Its headquarters is within the city of Rome. A cardinal. A cardinal is the group of highest leaders in the Catholic Church. There were 117 cardinals who voted in the election for the new pope. When you see cardinals, they're easy to recognize because they wear red caps and red robes. Argentina. And don't think of the song, "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." But Argentina is a large country in the southern part of South America. It is the largest Spanish-speaking country in South America. Latin America. Latin America is a region south of the United States, from Mexico down to Argentina, which consists of Spanish-speaking countries, as well as Brazil, which speaks Portuguese. The Vatican. The Vatican is the world's smallest state. It is located entirely inside the city of Rome. The Vatican is where the Roman Catholic Church is headquartered. To resign. To resign is to quit your job. You decide for one reason or another that you don't want to or can't perform your job any longer. The past tense of resign is resigned. And emeritus. If you have the title of emeritus, it means you are retired, but you keep your title. A very common word or way to use it is in the context of an emeritus professor, a professor who has retired from his job as a teacher at a university, but still remains the title. Now, you have heard me refer to Pope Francis I and Pope Benedict XVI. Now, if you're reading it in a newspaper, you might see some letters after their names, and you might not know what those letters stand for. Well, here we have the three most recent popes, including the current Pope Francis I. That I that you see is a 1. That is a Roman number. In English, there are many situations and contexts in which we still use Roman numbers or Roman numerals. Pope Benedict the 16th, you see an X, a V, and an I. As you see down here, an X equals 10. A V is 5, and an I is 1. And in this order, X, V, I, it equals 16. So when we read his name, we say Pope Benedict the 16th. And then the man before him was Pope John Paul II. You see two I's after Pope John Paul's name. Each of those I's is a 1, so the two I's means the second or 2. Couple more examples of Roman numerals. XI. The I comes after the X, so it's 10 plus 1, so this would be 11. So we would say the 11th. But if the smaller number comes before the larger IX, then it's 9. We take away the 1 from the X. So it's 10 minus 1, so 9. So if you have a 9, it would be the 9th. Or XV, you add the V to the X, and in Roman numerals, that is 15. So that is today's big news story around the world. 如果你还有英文的问题，就是麻烦你跟我联络。你可以在那个台中西林港美语，可以在 Facebook 跟我联络，还是你可以看 YouTube TCNEEnglish。如果你在找一个美语老师，你在台中市区，你可以跟我联络。好，谢谢你收看。